we ask him to continue to show us mercy on the leader of humanity, Prophet Muhammad. Today, in brief, we are going to discuss the issue of drug abuse. The way our youth, not only the youth, are into drug abuse is very unfortunate, very sad. Well, alcohol is almost legalized for one to consume. There is no prohibition for consumption of alcohol in our nation. That is very unfortunate too. And that's why our neighbors will do a lot in curtailing accidents on our roads. When some of the drivers are drunk while driving Nigerians in their buses. I mentioned in the House of Action that go around all the garages we have in the FCT and any city in the country, you find out that there is special parlor beer for these drivers in their garages, where they take hot, the most terrible alcohol are provided for them to consume before driving Nigerians. And when you talk against this, they will say, no, you are bringing Sharia. You are bringing Sharia. So stop bringing Sharia, you kill Nigerians on the road. It's not only tightening of the belts that will save you on the road, but the clear evidence you want to kill Nigerians is for you to be drunk while on the steering. With these bad roads we have. And then the calamity befalls innocent Nigerians who are traveling through public transports. And this is legal. Licenses are being given to people to go and sell and consume. Now, the war against drug abuse should not be left for the government alone. They cannot do it. Everybody must participate, or else there is no amount of hard working that will put this nation in shape, long as drug abuse actually is being allowed to continue as it is now. With the rate it is going. And that's why you must congratulate the government for inaugurating a committee to find out ways and solutions to this problem. Of course, the committee has very categorically spelled out that more than 15 million Nigerians are into drug abuse. Now, the names are numerous: alcohol, cocaine, cannabis, tobacco. Even tobacco are of classes. The cocaine itself. In fact, the local ones now are just even gutter that is smelling bad. Our youth will go and consume the odor and they become intoxicated. The urine of 5 men, where they know people are urinating, and 5 men urinated one after the other, just 5 minutes is enough for you to put your nose there and then you become in the state of intoxicant. So many ways, free of charge. Our youth are into that. Married women are into that. Individuals who are responsible are into that. In fact, some law enforcement agencies are into that. Be mindful. At times when you are being stopped in the night by some of the agencies, you find out that they are drunk and guns in their hands. You have to be careful in dealing with them. Because while you are killed, you are just killed. You just accidental discharge. Because the man is already drunk. Heavily drunk. And you cannot deny this when the highest authority officers are being trained and provision are being made for them in their ground of training that they can go into alcoholism. It's legal. You cannot deny this. Our youth who are graduating from universities, when they are gathered in the orientation camps, money market is there where wine is being provided legally for them to go and consume. And they can add to any other type of intoxicant there. Now this is the future of the nation as we are seeing that this is the number, and the number will continue to grow until when measures are being taken. The unfortunate thing is that as if the northern part of the country where we are the majority is having the concentration of making sure that the youth are into drug abuse. Now if you are to discuss some of the bad effects, they are numerous. Increase in crime, the rate of crime increasing. is because of this drug abuse. One will kill his father, biological father, just from the house to the mosque, collaborating with criminals. He must be into drugs. In Abuja here, it's not far. The case is not far. A woman being fornicated with by her son, biological son. He put her under duress. Either he fornicated with her or he killed her. She must take the worst option among the Muslim community. It's drug abuse. You don't have alternative to that. The killings all over, those who are being killed, massacred in all these places, are being done by those who are into the drugs. It's not possible you are in your sense. You come and set the whole village ablaze. Those who are poor, those who don't have anything. Cultism too. Boko Haram, there is elements of that actually drug abuse in them. The way they massacre, the way they kill. Armed robbery, kidnapping, raping, banditry, thuggery. During the politics period, you have thuggeries. It's because they are into drugs. Violence, lack of development, of course, is a very critical issue. Crisis there and here, broken bones, all these are side effects that are bad, which are caused by drug abuse. Now, what are the causes really that push those who are into it? Ignorance. They don't know the consequence of that. Disobeying Allah and His Messenger for those who are Muslims among them. Lack of proper upbringing. Broken families. When the father is not there or the mother is not there, nobody take care and then they go into it. Peer groups who are bad, they influence the good ones. Lack of employment, lack of contentment, environmental influence, globalization. Today the whole world is just like a globe. You can see what is happening all over the globe and you can implement in your own village. Lack of rehabilitation centers too. If you go around to find out why are the centers that rehabilitate these individuals, hardly are you going to have meaningful ones, if at all there are. The Al-Majri syndrome too. When the Al-Majri system was actually okay in olden days. But today it's no more functioning. It's no more functioning. This Al-Majri also going to drug abuse. Corruption. When the leaders actually are not fearing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when they take the whole package into their pockets and there is no provision for facilities, then people go into drugs. Now, some of actually the agencies that are supposed to control this are also involved. Number of uncountable times you have somebody with gun on the road checking you while he's already drunk. He's drunk. When he kills you, it's just accidental discharge. So you have to be very careful in dealing with some of them. Anybody into drugs can kill. He doesn't see your life as valuable. Already he has killed his own self. Why not killing you? Now, some way out is that families must be responsible for training their individuals. Before Allah asks any government, Allah will ask you of your family. Obedience to Allah and His Messenger, enlightenment of this nature, continuously. Dealing with those who are involved in it, based on their levels. There are beginners, there are those who are already into it fully, there are those actually who are behind it. Those criminals must be brought to book by killing them. Even though people are fearing the Western world that this is a capital punishment. When somebody is killing the whole nation, and you cannot kill him openly, you allow him to continue. He's not killing an individual, he's killing the whole nation. In fact, he's killing a nation unbound. Islam allows killing such type of people. يَسْعَوْنَ فِي الْأَرْضِ فَسَادًا. They are mischievous on earth. They don't care of the life of others. Creating job opportunities will reduce it. As I've said, ideal upbringing of families will reduce it. Contentment. Enforcement of law. Some, even if they are into it, they are being released from superior officers. Allow him, release him. And those who are even in charge will be demoralized. A lot of dua, and especially in the ummah, because this is killing the ummah, and the ummah will not be aware until when they cannot do anything. Anything that affects the youth of that ummah is killing that ummah. We ask Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala to guide us aright, pardon our shortcomings, and to take our lives as good Muslims.